40 minutes from now, 4:30, next chance for you to grab $1,000. We have about a dozen chances every weekday, and then 3 chances on Saturdays and Sundays for you to grab some much-needed cash. So $1,000 for you at 4:30, and then 5:30, and then 6:30. I don't know if there has been an update to this since the story was posted, but somebody sold the 600-pound Chick-fil-A statue from the North Olmsted restaurant.
Ooh.
I saw that.
Were they wearing a mask?
Yeah, right.
Stop the robbing.
They were a robber?
Right. 600-pound concrete cow that overlooks the Chick-fil-A drive-thru was stolen. It's a black and white cow, and North Olmsted Police Department are saying, hey, you see this pop up in anyone's social media feeds, please let us know.
That's crazy.
Another beef shortage out there. Taking their bus beefs. What was it?
Bus
Beef
bus rival?
Beef bus rival, something. From Apollo 13. I don't know what they said. Beef bus
Main beef bus rival.
Main beef bus rival?
We've had a main beef bus rival.
Yeah, we got a main beef bus rival.
Bus rival.
They played hooky.
If you want to treat your beef bus, go ahead and head to AlanCoxShow.com.
Your beef bus, all aboard.
My God.
All aboard the Alan Cox Show Instagram hotties.
Mm-hmm.
This beef bus stops at all railroad crossings.
Yeah, that's right.
So make sure you open that gate.
And if you want to submit yourself, hit up young Bill Squire.
Bill at AlanCoxShow.com.
Yeah. Oh, I know who that is. She's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Friend of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. So get there and check it out and see what's up. Hey, Jeff, hello.
Hello.
What's up, Jeff?
Hey, guys, first-time caller. I wanted to make a comment for the recovery community. I got sober the day after Christmas in 2016, and fortunately, with all this stuff going on, all the meetings are shut down, but a lot of us are utilizing the Zoom app and doing our meetings through Zoom. It's just like a regular meeting. You can use your camera, or you can choose not to. You can see everybody and talk, and it's just like a regular meeting. And it's been like a godsend, not just for me, but for many others. So you can get on like AA.org and find all the meetings on there that are online.
And I imagine they're happening all throughout the day. So if you're feeling some sort of urge or anything like that, you don't have to wait for one to be scheduled. I imagine they're going pretty continuously because they're nationwide.
Yeah, all throughout the day. There's actually one that runs all night long. Like, it doesn't stop.
Jeff, did you plan on stopping the day after Christmas, or did it just work out that way?
It just kind of worked out that way. I can remember that day like it was yesterday. I was already homeless and on the street at the time, and my mom actually let me come home that day. I just remember praying that night for some kind of help. I didn't know what it was, who I was praying to. But the next day, I immediately started going to meetings because I knew that's what worked for me. And I got a sponsor, and I got to work like they told me to. And man, my life is so great now. Like, I'm so thankful.
Good
to
for
have
you.
meetings.
Yeah, happy
Congratulations,
to hear that,
man.
So you're doing okay through all this? I mean, with the Zoom meetings and all that?
Yeah, they help me. I mean, some people are not interested, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah,
No,
sure,
they're
understood.
for the people that need them, and if they're not what works for you, then that's fine. But if they are what works
It's
for you,
available.
they are available. And you said
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
AA.org?
Yeah, AA.org, I believe. Even the intergroup, they're the ones that's posting all this stuff, and they're all over the place. I've talked to people that from overseas that I've never even talked to before on one of these meetings. So
Sure.
it's pretty cool. It's not for everybody, but it's definitely for me, and that's what I have to do.
Gotcha.
But everybody's different.
All right, well, keep taking care of yourself, Jeff.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you, pal. There's Jeff, who is in Kent. First-time caller, extolling the virtues there of the Zoom AA meetings. Or NA, I imagine they have?
Yeah,
or,
they do it for everything.
GAO, right? I really should have taken a whiz in that break.
Yeah. General admission. is a very important thing right
People
now.
are going through withdrawals, man.
Yeah.
Not being able to go to live shows. You need that
Isn't
GA.
Gamblers Anonymous a thing?
Yes.
Yeah,
He's
okay.
messing with you.
I've
Just pee in that
maybe
cup.
Huh?
Pee in the cup.
Well, no.
Pee in the cup right now.
No, because I'm going to drink out of that cup.
Drink your pee.
I've already drunk my pee.
Pee in the cup and drink your pee if you're
I'm not
pregnant.
doing that. No, because I don't know if that can hold it all.
What? It's like a 30-ounce cup.
Yeah, I don't know if it can hold it
No,
all.
that's why, like a 16 ounces? You
don't
got more
know.
than a
I'm
cup of
guessing
pee?
20. That's probably 20 ouncer.
It's probably less. Yeah, I probably have 20 ounces of pee. What's the matter
And
with that?
the thing
This is 25.
I've got a grown man's bladder, Mary. I've got a
Listen.
big, strong boy's bladder.
big strong boy. He's a big strong boy
I'm a
with a
big,
big
strong
strong
boy.
bladder.
Big strong boy bladder.
Yes. Hey, speaking of quarantine, right? Those pandas finally screwed.
Yeah, all they needed was a little privacy.
Just some privacy. All this time,
They're
you
getting
know,
stared at.
when you go to zoos and you've got these animals that are teetering on extinction or whatever, it always seems to be pandas. And they go, oh, these Chinese pandas, they haven't had sex, and we've got a camera on them, and we're going to give you minute-by-minute updates so we can tell you if they're going to perpetuate the species or not. And all they needed was for people to stop watching.
They're not
Animals.
exhibitionists.
They're just like us.
Plot twist, they both have COVID now.
COVID-19. Yeah, it's... How are these animals getting tested, by the way?
That's what I said last week.
That tiger, they're like, it's got COVID-19. I'm like, you gave the tiger a test?
And they passed, apparently they gave other zoo animals
I saw that,
tests now.
a couple
I'm
more.
like, can we talk about the black people that are exposed? Can we talk about the poor people that are exposed? Like, why are these animals getting tests? And
I assume
people
the
still
animals
can't?
are worth more than people.
They make more money off the animals.
They've been trying to get these two pandas to have sex for 10 years. And when the zoo shut down, these two got it on. This is in Hong Kong.
She pregnant?
Ying Ying and Li Li, longtime residents of Ocean Park in Hong Kong Zoo, said that after 10 years of attempts at natural mating, they finally succeeded.
Good job.
They said now the chance of pregnancy via natural mating is higher than by artificial insemination, as I assume it is in humans. But the park's been closed since late January, so it's just been, the handlers who've been working there. And they said that the pandas started spending more time playing in the water. That's how it starts, right? Yeah, we got hot tubs and lagoons and springs and things.
I'm sure now he's pissed. He's not going to get his stimulus check. It's going to go to child support.
Well, that's only if you owe back child support. He just had the baby.
Well, he's probably going to run as soon as this pandemic is
in
over,
a zoo.
obviously.
As soon as this pandemic is over. So they said it's too early to tell whether Ying Ying has been inseminated, but Li Li was having a high old time leaving his scent markings around. I know that's how I do it at Casa Cox, is I'll leave my scent markings around, and that's how I'll attract.
That's how you get Gwen worked up.
That's how I get Gwen
Yeah.
all worked up, is I leave my scent markings. She'll be like, where are you? and then she
Scent
she
marking.
comes a running. That's right. I go, I'll tell you where I am. You got to find me. And boy, she does.
That's the worst Easter egg hunt ever. Follow the smells, my dear.
Well, it's Easter.
hunter,
It
egg
all
hunter,
it all
egg
smells
hunter.
like farts in your house for the Easter egg hunt.
Yeah.
We were doing a FaceTime with my wife's father and stepmom last night so they could talk to her daughter or whatever. And they were reminiscing about how when they were little, they would do an Easter egg hunt with hard-boiled eggs, but they would forget where they put them. So they're like,
Then they go
her dad,
bad.
her dad was like, we'd put a dozen of them out, and they'd come back with one, and then we'd have to figure out,
Whoa.
I guess we'll just wait until the scent markings make themselves
Known.
more known.
Ugh.
This was my niece's first Easter, and or no, it was her second, but she was like a newborn last year, right? So, but the first one, she was like running around, and my sister sent us a video of her like actually taking the egg, putting it in the basket, and being so excited that she didn't even open it, like just that she put it in the basket. The cutest thing, man.
There's a video that I retweeted on Twitter that is a kid running around with a basket, and then this dog just destroys him. And they
yeah.
got it from two angles, and it's fantastic.
Like an instant replay.
Yeah. I mean, you like kids getting hurt.
I just like people falling down in general. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a minimum age?
No.
Maximum age?
No, better.
Better.
The older
I mean,
they
you don't
gets
want
a little
somebody to be
scary.
not,
scary.
yeah,
Yeah.
you don't want them to be
Oh, this is.
Their
think,
bones are
like-
like pretzels. You don't want that.
Yeah, 20s to 50s is probably my favorite age of people falling down. Maybe 30s.
But how low can you go?
Oh, I'll watch a kid fall down all day.
Okay.
Like when
You'll
little
watch
kids.
this video and like it.
When little kids fall down weird off slides and stuff. I love that. Like it starts fine and they just topple
Because they have
over
that
the
look
edge.
on their face of like, I trusted you.
Oh, this
head's too
dog
heavy.
knocks this kid on his ass.
Yeah, the kid gets pummeled.
Wow.
And I'm guessing the kid was okay because they did post the videos.
Off his feet.
But yeah, he gets knocked off his feet, and they have it from both angles. You see it from behind, you see it from the front, and it's fantastic.
It was well covered.
Hit,
Man,
taken out.
Browns should draft that dog.
Yeah, right?
Well, anyway. Yeah. Yeah, we had a whole thing for our daughter, and she's so genuinely enthused by everything, that it's even somebody like me who, I'm not moved by much. But it's fun when you have a kid who's genuinely she's
Yeah.
kind
Seeing
of
them
it.
actually be excited about
going
things.
through her Easter basket, and she just kind of looks at us and goes, "Could this day get any better?"
Aw. Do you know what?
And I go, "Well, it probably will, yeah."
I love those generic little Easter chocolates. The ones that are just like wrapped in foil.
Yeah.
Those, I don't know what
Just milk
brand
chocolate?
they are. They're just a plain milk chocolate. Sometimes they have a little crisp, the little crunchy.
I think
in it.
everybody makes them.
They're so good. I love them. You just get them from like the dollar store. One of my favorite types of chocolate.
Well, she was housing them yesterday, and I don't really. My wife was smart enough to get me some Reese's Dark because obviously milk chocolate is garbage.
Not
and
true.
so
It's
it's
better.
Also
so
false.
true. It's so true.
No.
Milk chocolate. What are we,
Dark
heathens?
chocolate has
what are we
its
living in
place.
this Stone Age?
Dark chocolate has its place. It's great with fruit.
It's better for you.
Better for you. But just a
I'm not
solid
eating
piece
candy
of chocolate.
to go like, oh, it's better for me.
No, but if you can help your situation, again,
no,
taste-wise, milk chocolate
Yes.
tastes like they took slurry from the curb and mixed it with some cocoa. I
No,
don't need
they
that.
did
No,
not.
milk chocolate tastes the way chocolate is supposed to taste.
No.
Dark chocolate
False.
tastes like
False.
it's a trick. It's like, ooh, I'm gonna have chocolate. Wait, this isn't good.
I
don't
like
like
No
dark
it.
trick.
chocolate.
It says dark chocolate right
Yes,
on it.
yes, it's
if it
not
says milk
good.
chocolate, I take a whiz on it to improve the flavor.
Nah, dark chocolate is way worse. And I know there's gonna be other people out there with terrible taste buds that are on the side of dark chocolate, and I don't need to hear about that.
I think-
I prefer milk chocolate.
Dark chocolate is better with fruit. It like the slight bitterness of it is. I like a dark chocolate covered strawberry or like orange peels or things like that. But if you're gonna eat just a solid piece
Orange
of chocolate,
peels.
dude, I thought it was nasty too. But if you've never
An
had,
orange peel.
they like
In the chocolate.
Caramelized isn't the right word, but they candied maybe. It's a
Okay.
candied orange peel, and then they put the dark chocolate
But
on
it's,
it.
it's not a piece of
No,
orange. It's
it
an
is an orange peel. I had the same thing
All
when
right.
I saw these for the first time. I'm like, that's disgusting. Who's eating orange peels? It's like candy orange peel that is dipped in dark chocolate. It's so good.
Yes, this is my point. It takes things that heretofore seemed inedible and makes them delicious.
But my point is, if you're going to eat,
Everyone
just say,
in the dark chocolate community already knew about orange peels. Yes, of course. And so now you come, Jenny come lately, and
I've
going,
known about
oh
it
my
for years."
goodness, who knew that this? We did. We all knew. And by the way, all dark chocolate is not bitter. It's not. It doesn't have to be crazy bitter.
no. But what I'm saying is, if you're going to eat just a solid piece of chocolate with nothing else, no peanut butter, no caramel, no fruit, a solid piece of milk chocolate is better than a solid piece of dark chocolate. I don't think you
False.
can argue that.
No,
False.
it is.
I will argue that all the live
Absolutely
long day.
true.
I don't like milk chocolate. It's gross. It's
Too sugary?
Not too sugary. It doesn't taste like anything.
Tastes like chocolate.
Tastes like chocolate.
No. It tastes like what chocolate aspires or
it tastes
dark chocolate
good.
is what chocolate aspires to be. Milk chocolate, they go, how are we going to make
Aspires
this?
to be.
Yeah, we got a bunch of
No,
milk here.
chocolate tastes good. Dark chocolate tastes less good.
Well, you'll
So
notice.
articulately put.
You'll notice that the proportion of dark chocolate candies have risen steadily for the past decade. Now you can get anything you like in dark. Snickers dark, Kit Kat dark. What? Because everybody said dark chocolate sucked? No, they realize
Yeah,
it's
but-
a superior product.
It's not a superior product, or they would have used it in the first place.
Well, like Mary, who's coming late to the party and going, oh my God, you're never going to believe dark chocolate and
No,
orange peel's
hold
delicious.
on. Don't late to the party me. I've been doing this for years.
How
okay?
many years?
Probably like at least 8 or 6 months.
Let me check my calendar and
No, a
find
couple
out.
years. I found out about dark chocolate covered, like the orange peels and stuff. There's a tiny little chocolatier in Cuyahoga Falls. I think it's called Grabham's. I don't know, something like grams, something like that.
It
But
could be grabums or grams or whatever.
Grabhams, I think.
Grab hams?
Grab hams?
Yeah,
It's
a lot of people
beef
did that
bus or
yesterday.
whatever.
Yeah. If you want to grab ham, go to the Alan Cox Show Instagram hotties.
But that was the first place
AlanCoxShow.com.
I had like the dark chocolate covered fruit, and that was probably in like 2013 or 14. And I've been on that train since then, but just a basic piece of chocolate.
Milk chocolate to me just tastes, there's something like pasty about it that I just
Chalky
do
almost?
not like. Not chalky. It just, man,
I
if
mean,
there's
the
a...
creaminess that you get from the milk being added to it?
Is that what that's supposed to be?
I don't know. I like
I'm sure-
milk chocolate way more.
Is anyone going to
Dark
make a
chocolate.
case for white chocolate?
No.
That's not chocolate.
What is it?
It's like
Styrofoam.
marzipan or something. I don't think it's actually, I think it's literally not chocolate.
The Hershey's cookies and cream bars, I will mess up a king size one. I'll sit there and be like, okay, I'll eat 3 squares and then I'll eat the whole thing.
Okay.
I like that a lot.
Okay.
I've not had the Kit Kat. They have white Kit Kats and
Don't care for white chocolate. It's
I like it.
way too sweet.
That's really good though.
white chocolate.
White Kit Kats.
Is it good? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, we had like a little, we're kind of digging through her candy yesterday, and it's an excuse for us to. Oh, and I watched Jumanji for the first time yesterday.
The original?
The Robin Williams
Yes.
Jumanji
And
from 1995. Oh, I'll tell you what, the state-of-the-art effects for
That lion?
1995.
It is very 1995.
the spiders all over it. It's so
But
bad.
David
How'd you
Allen
like
Greer's in it. It was. We weren't sure if our daughter was gonna. We were like, let's
Might
watch
be a
something
little
that we can
scary.
all watch. Yeah, she loved it. Yeah, it was. I'm a. You got to try to put yourself in the mindset of I was 24 when that came out, so you guys obviously would have been younger. That would have been for you. So I can't really put myself in the mindset of like being a kid and seeing it, you know. But it was enjoyable.
I
Sure.
just realized
it's
like,
fun.
how short movies actually were because when you're a kid, an hour and a half movie seems so long. But I rewatched Richie Rich, and that was one of my favorite movies when I was a kid, and I was like, oh my gosh, like. It literally felt like a couple scenes and then it was over with. But
Same with
I still
Jumanji.
enjoyed it.
Every movie now, even the dumbest movie, can't seem to get done before 2 hours.
Yeah.
And Jumanji,
Pace is good. It moves.
it's like an hour and 41 minutes long. I'm
Yeah.
like, this is, you don't stick around, you get right to it.
I think it's I don't know how to articulate this, but it's the writing style is really different too. Like in older movies, it's like the way they introduce characters is that I think it keeps it moving that they'll like, okay, this is a person, here's like 4 or 5 minutes about them, and then they meet the next person, then here's how their relationship develops, and then they get into a scene that's 7 or 8 minutes long, and you know what I mean?
I think they're trying to be too clever these days.
Yeah,
Where
just
in
go
I
back
like
to
the
doing-
basic.
Like,
just
yeah, they
this
would
guy
just be
met
like,
this girl.
This is how
they go to
you
the
make
library.
a movie.
Yeah.
And we're going to
It's a formula.
introduce. Yeah,
Everything's a
they'll do
formula.
it very formulaic, but it works really well, and especially when you have the right characters doing the right roles.
Yeah.
Like Home Alone is a movie that moves at a great pace. And it shouldn't but if they're going to remake it now, and I guarantee it's not going to have
gonna
the
cut
same
corners.
Yeah, well, they're just not going to have the same pace because they're going to try and give ancillary characters too much time.
Well, I look at the very first Fast and Furious. That had an actual storyline, and there was the plot moved along quite nicely, and you understand that the cars were just an accessory to the film. It was about hot
Family,
chicks and
yeah.
hot chicks and cars, but it was at the end of the day it was loyalty and blah blah blah.
Family.
Yeah.
It was about living your life a quarter mile at a time.
It's about stealing DVD
But
players.
Yeah, but now you can tell it's just about hot chicks and cars and money, and that they try to make it as flashy.
Yeah, who
as-
wants to watch that?
But they try to make it as flashy as possible.
Well,
They got me. I didn't start watching
Yeah.
them until like the 7th or 8th one.
They moved from that one that was
After the
kind of
third
the
one,
story.
it was not a storyline at all.
But now they're just like, all right, we just want to do the biggest stunts that we can.
Yeah, they make
And
it all about
but their stunts,
explosions and stuff.
Yeah, and they own that. They know exactly what they're doing, and that's what's getting people to come back.
I don't understand that. I can't
and
believe.
Jumanji got Bonnie Hunt in it.
Yeah.
I
Jumanji's
didn't
so
know.
good.
I
Jumanji's a
didn't
good
know
movie.
she was in that movie.
Well, because
David Allen Greer's in it.
Yup.
He's funny in it.
the setup of that is like I said, it's like, okay, so now it's your turn to roll the dice, and then it's a couple minutes of what happened during your turn and how that plays into where you're going next, and it just keeps
And
it
then
going.
you get the
and
new kids introduced, and it's like,
Yeah.
here's this kid, here's this kid, here's their situation, and they tell that they everything about that you need to know about those kids in a few minutes.
The
Yeah.
end, I will admit, the end kind of threw me. I was like, wait, they go back to where they were, and then
Like the flashback of it?
Well, no, they go back to being kids again, and then they're because they finished the game, so then they're like, they gotta wait to get older to meet those kids again. I thought that was a weird kind of
Well,
like
and then Adam Sandler gets shot.
It was
By the
crazy.
way, you guys are losing hard on the milk chocolate thing with the audience.
I don't care about these audience
Milk chocolate
texters
is for children, is the consensus.
Candy's for children.
Nah, not
Good
necessarily.
argument.
Not if it's made out of dark chocolate.
Dude,
it
I
ain't.
had-
For anybody to say that dark chocolate's better, then you just have old taste buds. That's what you're admitting.
The history-
Old man taste
your taste
buds.
buds just don't work right anymore, so you think dark chocolate tastes better.
The History
than
Channel
milk chocolate.
documentary on Hershey said that they had to invent dumb milk chocolate because this country didn't have any good ingredients. Yes, that's my point. It's
Again,
for children.
No, but it's also, you know what Hershey's chocolate is because they made good milk chocolate.
They were the
Have
only
you
ones
ever-
making
I
milk
hate when
chocolate. There
people
were
are
no
like-
choices.
When people are like, "Oh, try this chocolate. It's pure cocoa." No, it's not good. It's not good.
You don't want it to be super bitter. I'm with you on
I
that.
don't want the
70%
bitter.
as high as I'll go. As far
I've
as
had
cocoa.
a s'more.
I like how you have a figure in
I
your
do.
head.
Anything over that's too bitter.
Mary, would you like a piece of this dark chocolate? What's the cacao percentage
What
in there?
cacao percentage?
It's
like booze.
72%.
Know your limits.
Screw that.
I had a s'more. It was the most delicious s'more I've ever had. It was milk chocolate, and then it had a
Yes, because you're a child.
Hold on.
Wait.
That's
let
my
him
whole
finish.
point.
and then inside the marshmallow was crumpled up Butterfinger, like
Crumpled.
the orange, crumpled, like you
Crumpled Butterfinger.
like
Yeah.
once it gets
The
crumbled.
wrapper?
Well, once it gets melted, you just put the Butterfinger, like you crumple it up and put it on there so it sticks inside of the marshmallow, and then you put the graham cracker on top. It was the most delicious s'more I've ever had
White
in my
chocolate is a byproduct from making milk chocolate. It's made from lard. It's essentially just cocoa butter. Somebody said, "Ugh."
It messes me up. That makes sense.
Put that on my skin. Eat that cocoa butter.
Make your s'mores with Twix, the little mini Twix.
crumpled up Twix.
Crumpled
You ever
Twix.
make a s'more with a
That's a good ass idea.
Reese's cup?
No,
That's pretty
I
good.
don't like peanut butter and chocolate together.
Well, you
I
don't,
love
but he
it.
does.
Like the Reese's eggs. Yeah.
Yeah. Try that with a s'more. It's good.
Yeah.
Alan, films were shorter because they were on actual film, and it was much more labor intensive to edit it. Digital
makes
made it
sense.
easier.
That
to
makes a
make.
lot of
that
sense.
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, well,
Let's
there
go
you
back.
go.
Go back to film.
To 1999.
Milk chocolate is for people who like sugar. Dark chocolate is for people who like chocolate. And crumpled up Butterfinger.
But I like chocolate when it's sweet and milk chocolatey.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
Okay, you can like that.
Okay, but what
And I,
about
and I
you
think,
can
I think
like
it's a
what-
majority of
you
What
people.
about
can
on
like
cake?
you can like an inferior product. It's all
It's
right.
not inferior.
what
It's
about cake?
Absolutely
What about cake?
better.
Milk chocolate on cake?
I don't like their
or
second
dark,
album.
Dark chocolate on cake.
I gotta pray. Nobody likes any of their albums.
I
Well,
like
Velvet.
all their albums.
It's because you like milk chocolate.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I have great taste.
True. Okay, if you want to text 35192, next chance for you to grab yourself $1,000 is coming up at 4:30.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS. And everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio app.
We're all distancing ourselves, but these businesses, they are diving in and doing good.